All right, let's unpack this. Today, we're diving deep into agentic AI for enterprise. This is a pretty pivotal evolution, really transforming how businesses operate, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's a fundamental shift. We're talking about AI systems that aren't just, following your instructions. They're designed to actually make decisions, execute complex tasks, often with minimal or even no direct human intervention.
Right. Minimal intervention. That's the key.
Exactly. And the core takeaway here, I think, is this radical shift. Agentic AI isn't just smart in the old sense. It's proactive. It moves beyond just following rules or waiting for a prompt like we see with some other AI. It makes its own decisions, acts autonomously. So our goal today really is to pull out the most important insights from the sources we've looked at. We want to help you quickly grasp what makes it fundamentally different, its strategic value for businesses, and also the crucial challenges it brings up.
Okay, you mentioned proactive. That sounds, well, different. Can you maybe walk us through what that truly means for its capabilities? Like, what exactly is it doing that traditional AI or, say, even generative AI like ChatGPT isn't?
Yeah, good question. Unlike those systems, agentic AI operates with certain core principles that really empower it. We're talking about things like intentionality, that's the ability to actually plan goals. Then there's forethought, anticipating outcomes, thinking ahead. Self-reactiveness, which means responding autonomously to changes it detects. And, maybe most interesting, self-reflectiveness, learning from its own actions,
Sure.
improving over time. So it actively plans, it adapts, makes decisions in real time. It initiates actions to get to specific goals rather than just, waiting for your next command.
That really does sound like a profound shift. So for a business listening right now, what's the practical impact? Where are the real opportunities here?
Well, the opportunities are pretty significant. We're looking at potentially massive gains in efficiency and significant cost reductions, too. Some reports suggest companies adopting this kind of intelligent automation can see savings up to, 32%?
32%, that's substantial.
It is. And this isn't just theoretical stuff. Think about Progressive Insurance. They're using agentic systems right now to speed up claims processing. Or JP Morgan and Chase, they have this tool, LOXM, an AI system that autonomously executes high-frequency trades. It's making real-time market decisions.
Wow. Okay.
And Siemens AG, another example, leverages agentic AI for predictive maintenance on their equipment. They've seen, I believe, a 25% reduction in unplanned downtime. Imagine that kind of impact across a whole supply chain.
Yeah, definitely.
And there are projections out there indicating that by, say, 2029, agentic AI might autonomously resolve something like 80% of common customer service issues. That could lead to maybe a 30% drop in operational costs in that area.
Okay, this level of autonomy sounds incredibly powerful, but it immediately raises a bit of a red flag for me. How do we actually trust systems making these big decisions if we can't fully trace how they made them? The whole black box problem seems like a huge hurdle.
You've really hit on a critical point there. It's true. The intricate architectures of these advanced AI models often make their decision-making processes pretty opaque, hard to see inside. And this lack of transparency, it seriously hinders accountability, right? It creates legal gray areas, and frankly, it complicates trust. It's not just a technical challenge, it's a really critical impediment to establishing confidence and, importantly, ensuring regulatory compliance.
Right, compliance is key. And beyond the black box, the rise of agentic AI must also mean we need to think about workforce impact. This isn't simply about automating tasks away, is it? It feels more like redefining how humans and AI collaborate. How should organizations prepare for that?
Precisely. You got it. Successful adoption isn't just about plugging in the technology. It's a much more holistic organizational transformation. Robust governance becomes absolutely key. You need to balance this new autonomy with human oversight. Often that's through what we call human in the loop, or HITL systems, where human experts stay involved, especially for critical decisions.
Okay, HITL makes sense, human oversight. But you also hear about this emerging idea of AI potentially self-regulating. How realistic is that? Can we really trust an AI system to ensure its own ethical adherence and compliance instead of just relying on, static rules managed by humans?
That is a fascinating and, a challenging question. There's this trend towards what some call self-regulating governance models. The idea is that AI systems could actively participate in their own compliance and ethical adherence. It sort of moves beyond just human-managed rules to a more dynamic, almost symbiotic relationship. It's definitely pushing the boundaries of what AI governance could even look like.
Symbiotic. Interesting way to put it.
Yeah. So thinking about the bottom line here, what does this all mean for you? Agentic AI really represents a pivotal evolution. It seems poised to redefine operational models. It offers these unprecedented opportunities, but, and this is the important part, it demands thoughtful adoption, robust governance, and definitely a prepared workforce to truly unlock its potential.
Okay. So here's the provocative thought maybe for you to consider as we wrap up. As agentic AI starts to gain its own kind of evolving agency, maybe even begins to set its own objectives down the line, how will we guide and oversee systems like that? Systems that can dynamically adapt and innovate in ways we can barely even imagine today. This really isn't just about using AI anymore, is it? It feels much more like we're forming a completely new kind of partnership, something to think about.